Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I got a triple treat for you. We're going to be digging into the Roxon line. We got the Roxon Flex Companion and the latest colorway, the Neon Edge. And we're going to dig into the K2 Elite and this little guy right here, the Camping Cutlery. It's C1S. We're going to start off with the one that it all started out with. This is the K2 Elite. Now, it's pretty neat. You got a Phillips screwdriver along with some little inches on there. I don't know what you're going to measure with that, but I mean, nonetheless, still good if you need to stand something up and measure something like this. Just get a quick little reference. Let's see. Screwdriver, can opener, bottle opener. A lot of people say they don't like this, but it's a little nifty thing, you know. Can't forget about the window brake, that little nipple right there. I haven't tried it out yet, but I want to. Maybe I'll go to the junkyard and test it out. Now, what's cool about this, it has a nice little knife on it. It's cool. It doesn't feel robust, but I mean, it'll get the job done. You're not going around and, you know, but it does need to be sharpened. Again, this is a secondhand tool. I got this used, so there might be a few little things that are probably not working properly with this. It does come with a little pouch, and it comes with the 4mm tool set. Now, this, I don't know if it's just this one, but let me know how you feel in the comments about this. It doesn't seem to magnetize and stay on the way it's supposed to. So, I don't know if that's supposed to happen. If not, let me know, because so there is a little magnet inside of it. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm going to try to add an additional magnet in there. You can find one of those at Menards. So, probably a little fix. But it does have all these heads on there. These are good for fixing your glasses, small electronics, something I have on hand. This right here I think would be good for an IT tech or something like that. All the way up to a paramedic. It's not bad. I like it. It's, again, a little everyday carry. It does come with additional little saw. These blades are pretty sharp. I feel like these will get the job done pretty well. Now, this is the best part of this. These scissors right here. They are robust. They feel great in the hand. And I think these could be used in emergency events to cut gauze pads that cut through there like nothing. These are very well put together. This is pretty much what you're paying for with the K2 Elite, in my opinion. Then it comes with the little hidden tweezers. Also, comes in handy a lot. If you're out hiking, your dog has some ticks on him, this comes in handy right there. Said pull them ticks out. At least that's what I've used them for. What I do wish this had was I wish it had a toothpick or a place to add a toothpick onto it later on. Which is the other problem I've seen with this one. It's a dedicated tool. You can't add nothing else to it. Which is why we jumped on over to the Flex Companion. Now this one you're supposed to be able to add, take out, do whatever else you need to do. So let's open it up and check it out, see what it looks like. And we'll compare it to the K2 Elite. No carry pouch. I figured it would have came with a little pouch like the K2 Elite, but we'll figure that one out. So what does this one come with? shiny. Yeah, so first impression, really shiny. Looks nice. Now this knife, that looks nice. I can see this cutting up some vegetables while out camping, hiking, used for work. See how sharp it is. Pretty sharp. Okay, let's see what else we got. So in order to get them all out, you got this little nipple right here to flick it up. Then you go through all the tools and see which one you want to play with. So let's go through them. We've already seen the knife, so let's put that one away. You got the little file with the inches on it. So you got inches on it on this side. You got the file on this side. Acts as a pry bar / screwdriver, I guess you could use it for. Then we got the bigger awl with the threader. Can you see that? Let's see. It's pretty sharp too. You can use that. Let's see. Secondary knife. And this little saw blade right here is way bigger. The teeth are way bigger on this one. So you'll probably be able to get some more work done with this one. It cuts nice. Now these scissors are nothing like the K2 Elite scissors. Let's see. They're a lot smaller. Now again, as I said with the K2 Elite, I feel like this is the prize right here. So let's see how sharp these are. A little more effort, but still sharp, and I mean they don't feel again as robust as the K2 Elites. I don't see these being used heavily, but they are there if you do need some scissors for something. And then you got, how does this work? I'm a rookie. Well, you gotta dig you have to have a nail or something like that. You gotta dig right into that little spot to get it. You see that? This is one of my everyday carries right here. Screwdriver. Yeah, it works. So, I mean, put whatever you want in there. You just can't put the double-sided one in. Maybe they got a shorter, stubbier, double-sided tool, which I think they do have. I think I did have it in the past. A little stubby, double-sided one for another. Let's see, I also got my Leathermans right here. See if these little guys fit. They fit feel like they'll be able to handle some use. Obviously not heavy because these are a softer metal. They do wiggle, they're a little loose, but it does get a nice little grip. You still got the torque on there to spin it. It's still locked in. It's not gonna fall. So just, I mean, if you do have some of these, you can still put them to work with this little guy. I mean, I don't see them just falling out. But you'd want a stubbier, more robust set. Now this one does come with the pen and tweezer and needle. Now this is the S2, so the S2 takes up 2 spots. S1 takes up 1 spot. L1 takes up 1 spot. So we're gonna have to see what we want to keep, what we see as being useful, that we're gonna be using in our everyday use, since this is an everyday carry tool. And I mean, that's what you want to add on there, right? What you're gonna keep on you, what you're gonna use the most. I'm really excited for this one, so let's check it out. Again, it's the neon. Oops. Said the colorway just dropped and I just dropped it. Now this looks sexier. Even through the plastic, it looks nice. You can see that neon green pop, which I feel like it'll be better for everyday use. If you working outdoors, you drop it, you're gonna be able to see that little hint of green. This one looks really good. Hey, this one, there is some differences with this one. Hold up. I did not know this. So look at this at the tip. See anything different? Check this out. Toothpick. I did not know that this came with a toothpick. That's crazy. It is posted on the back. I didn't even know that. What was I just saying about the other one? The K2 Elite. I said I wish I had a toothpick. Now we got the tweezers up here. Nice. This is the new baby right here. Hold on. Alright, well, see you later, buddy. This one's nice. Now, let's see some differences here. No, it's the same thing. Now that color just pops. It just looks way better. It looks way... I'm loving this one right here so far. This one's easier to pull out. Little screwdriver in there. I'm gonna change these. That's one of the first things I'm probably gonna change, or the second, because I'm gonna change these little guys right here. Now these are all pretty much the same thing, right? I don't see no differences. Still have little inches and centimeters right there. You got your needle or your threader, which I feel like that one may not get the most use. The saw, again, I feel like this may not get the best use in my use case scenario, so we're going to change some of that. And the scissors, these might stay. I feel like these should stay. Right? Because you never know, you just gotta need some scissors. You don't want to use your blade up. So let's figure this out. How does this work again? Alright, what I am going to change it to again, I got a beard, so we're going to use this little guy right here. I do like these little cases they give you. They could have been cheap and they could have just, put it in a little bag and said, yeah, here, we're not paying extra for this. So use a little pry bar. That's what that's for, right? Alright, let's test this out. not bad. I don't see, there's no pulling going on. Take this guy out. Let's see. Take these out and see what's gonna go where. Check out this pen. What do you think? What's gonna be your guys' everyday carry? What are you gonna keep with you? Do you think the pen is worth getting rid of the file and the pry bar and the yaw on the threader? So this little guy, again, comes with tweezers, extra tweezers. Comes with a needle. I don't know what I would need a needle for, but I mean, what do you guys use? Would you guys use the needle? They're a good use for that. Now, I do like that this comes with a pen. I do have a few little micro pens that I have for everyday carry. Let's see, got a little notepad. Let's see, writes nice. I don't write nice, but the pen writes nice. So yeah, let's add this little guy on there. I'm gonna add the beard comb and the actual knife. There we go. And I guess there we go. Alright, I got it. So it's a little pain in the butt to get, but alright. Let's see. It's not bad. Alright, so I got this. This is going to be my everyday carry now. That's going to go with me everywhere. One, it looks nice. Doesn't look threatening. Nice little choppy knife. And the best part, now I can comb my beard when I'm bored. So let's see, let's check out the pen. I think I'm gonna change the position of where the pen is at, just to give a better way to grab it. See how this handles. Writes good. Has a nice little weight to it too, so you can. Yep, I'm keeping the pen on there. The pen is a nice touch. Yep. All right, we're gonna keep that on there. All right, let's jump over to the next one. The companion cutlery. I'm gonna tell you why I care about it. Because not only does it work well for, well, I don't know what it works well for yet, but the idea, it's good to go camping with. Have all your cutlery in one little spot. I don't like to use plastic forks, so again, if you want to carry this with you every day, if you're going out somewhere, go do that too. It's compact. I'm not a fan of this pouch. I feel like they should have gave you something different, but the quality looks good. That's a nice spoon. It's going to hold enough. It's got the indentation right there enough to sit there and scoop. You're not going to miss anything. A lot of these camping tools, camping spoons, whatever you want to call them, they have a cheaper spoon where you're getting the bare minimum, just a scoop, just a scrape. This, you can actually make some soup with this. The fork, same thing. It's not long, but you're gonna be able to poke, stab, and get a good grip on your meat, your vegetables, whatever it is you're eating like that, where you're gonna need a fork for. This is a legit fork. I can see this getting plenty of use. I just figure out how to get the knife out of there. Do I need to read directions? What? Oh, what the hell? I don't know what I just did, but it just popped off. Now, I didn't necessarily need this, but for the extra few dollars, this was a plus right here. Because again, how often are you out there eating some steak and you want to sit there and do a little fine dining out in the woods somewhere? Or not, it's not even necessarily for the woods. Like, again, I use a lot of this stuff for work. When I'm at work, I put this in my locker, taking my lunch break. It doesn't take up much space in the locker. It's nice to have with you. Again, sometimes I'll cook out in the parking lot, have my little grill going, cook me something for lunch, and I can eat good. Now, I don't want to bring obviously my silverware from home, because that stuff gets lost. But this right here is, dude, the spoon feels good. It's comfortable. Doesn't feel cheap. You got the knife, the spoon, the fork. And it only weighs 122 grams. So again, you could take this backpacking with you. You not have to worry about sacrificing weight, because I mean, it got a little weight to it, but again, it's up to you. I like it. I would take this with me somewhere. So it's held on by a magnet. You have other ones that have latching mechanisms where you gotta put it all together the right way and then slide it at the same time. That's it. It's a magnet. Pop it off. Get to eating. I'm really impressed with this. Now, write down in the comments below. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you would prefer to get. Would you buy these for camping? Would you buy these to use for your lunch? Say you're a construction worker, keep these in your lunchbox. It's with you all the time. And I don't feel like they're not plastic. They're not gonna sit there and hold contaminants a lot more. They're not gonna be hard to clean. You can eat some soup with this and get some grease on it and wipe them off and boom, be done. Plastic ones, they get the grease on them, they get that little yellow staining. Who wants that? I mean, again, some people don't care. Some people eat with their hands, but not I. This is a win. Again, the knife. Seems solid. That's a solid knife. It just cut through there. The edge on there, look at that. This is well made. This is well made. I like this. Right here. So there you have it. That's the Roxon, but win. Double win. Has everything that I need on it. This is very important to me. I have one on my other keychain on my Victorinox nail clippers. It has the tweezers, toothpick, and I have that on my keychain. I use that a lot when I go out eating. Sometimes, you got something in your teeth, you want to sit there and clean out. You don't want to be digging with your hands. Tell me in the comments down below which ones you like, what you think is the win, what are you going to buy next. If you have anything you want me to review and test out, let me know. You want me to put any of these to the test and see how they are in real life, like real world use. Again, write that below. So, what would you pick? The new Colorway Flex Companion, K2 Elite, or the older Flex Companion? Don't forget about the spoon, knife, and fork. Write down below, tell me what you like, and tell me what you want to see.